I'm gonna be making my ooh la la homemade salsa today. And you can use this on anything, ladies, anything. So I already have a pot with water. I have everything washed already. I have my onions, my tomatoes, and my jalapenos. So I'm gonna put 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put 5 tomatoes and some jalapenos. I want that shit spicy. I'll do these for my beans. Okay, I'm gonna put that to boil. The rest is gonna be for my charro beans. So I'm gonna let this boil until soft, and then we're gonna put it in the blender and add the ingredients. For the salsa, you're gonna need onions, tomato, jalapeno, and cilantro. For spices, you're gonna need cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, some chicken bouillon, and some pepper. And also some chicken broth. I use this one unsalted. Make sure you boil your tomatoes and your jalapeno until they're very tender, and we can put them in the blender so we can liquefy them. The tomatoes are already soft enough, so I'm gonna start adding them to the blender. And I'm gonna leave the jalapenos a little bit more because they're still a little hard. I'm gonna add some big pieces of onion. Okay, so I added my tomato, my onions, my jalapenos. I cut the tips off the jalapenos. Now I'm going to add my cilantro, and I use a lot of cilantro. Even with the stem. Okay. I'm gonna add some of my unsalted chicken broth. You can use any brand you want, any kind of jalapeno. You can use Serrano. You can use whatever you want, ladies. I'm gonna add a little bit of this, and then you can use some of the hot water where you boiled the jalapeno and tomatoes as well. Filled it up to like around right here. I'm gonna add a little bit of the hot water as well to right there. And I'm gonna blend it a little so it can go down, and then we're gonna add the seasoning. Now the magic happens, ladies. I'm gonna put it on blend. Magic, the ooh la la salsa. Now I'm gonna add the seasoning. Okay, here are all the seasonings that I'm using. Pepper, a little bit of onion powder if I need a little bit more, garlic powder, or you can use fresh raw garlic, cumin, and chicken bouillon. Now, I know you guys are big fans about measuring. I always eyeball everything, ladies, so I'm gonna show you my way. This is the spoon I usually use to measure. I don't do the whole half a teaspoon, 3/4 of a spoon, full spoon. I don't know. I always eyeball it, and I taste it as I go. Okay, I'm gonna put one spoonful of the chicken bouillon. Okay. I'm gonna add some dashes of pepper. Now I'm going to add, I guess, a spoonful of garlic. Now I'm going to add, I think, half a teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to hold off on the onion for right now. Let me blend it so everything can mix up again. Taste test. I think I'm going to add a little bit more of chicken bouillon, and I might add some salt. So hold on. Okay, I just got a clean spoon, not the one I had in my mouth. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of the chicken bouillon. Got the clean spoon here so you guys don't start telling me shit. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Mix it again. And taste test again. I had to add more salt. That's to my liking, my preference. Taste it as you go. But you got your green homemade ooh la la salsa. And you can use this on anything. Tacos, flautas, gorditas, sopes, tostadas. You can put it on huevos rancheros, scrambled eggs. You can do this with carne de puerco en salsa. This is the salsa that I make. And I do that. And I'm telling you, ladies, you cannot go wrong with this salsa. Ooh la la salsa. Enjoy.